This is Chamonix from the Happy Film Company. One of the questions that apprentice photographers usually ask me right off the bat is, how do I figure out what my personal style is? And there's an exercise that I find really helpful. It's creating a vision board, really. And depending on what you're into, you can use Pinterest, you can use magazines, and somewhere where you're going to get a lot of visuals delivered to you really quickly, and then you go through it and you pick out whatever jumps out at you. And you're not going to think about what you want your style to be, or what you think you should be picking, or what you think is in trendy fashion and popular in the photography industry. All of that needs to go out the window, and you have to just go with your gut. You turn the page in the magazine and you're like, ooh, and you rip it out, and then you're on Pinterest and you're scrolling and you're like, this is all nice, and then you're like, and your eyes jump over there and you save it. So you're looking for something that triggers a response in you. And then don't look at everything that you've collected. Just collect it all. And then when you're finished with the exercise, after you've done it for an hour or something, then you sit down and lay out all the paper, or you open up your Pinterest board and then zoom out on the computer so you can see it wide, and you start to study it and look for trends. And the trends that you see are going to be giving you a little insight into what appeals to you. If you notice that everything is black and white, kind of a strong statement. Or if 90% is black and white. Or if you notice that all of the portraits you've chosen are close up on the face, or that every picture just has tons of negative space, or all the colors are kind of bluish monotones, or kind of moody wintry colors. You see what I'm saying? You look, there's usually some kind of trends that are coming up. And what I've found with my experience for myself and with the photographers I've worked with is that this vision board does give you quite a good starting place for working on a style. And it makes it very clear to you what you like and what you're attracted to, so that you can start practicing those things and making them stronger, so you can create them. And over time, maybe do multiple vision boards and see how your style and things you like changes. I've done it every year since I started my business, and it's interesting too because it's the same exercise. I can lay down the different collages I've made over time because I've always done them on Pinterest. And although the pins and the style have changed, there is definitely a common thread from beginning to end. And so every year, even though I change my preference, I still have a personality and a style that is consistent. You're just always going to see pinks and turquoise and not purple, orange. Pinks, turquoise, orange. They're just huge thread every year for me. Lots of beautiful face portraits and lots of negative space, that kind of thing just pops up in my board. So, and that's how I shoot. After years of practicing and running different types of business, and that's what I do the best, and what I love the best is running a business that's pink and orange, and taking close-up portraits and wide shots with lots of negative space. That's what I do. That's what I can deliver. And so it took me years to figure out that I kind of knew that right away when I looked at the vision board. But when I made the first vision board, I didn't really know how to interpret it, because I'd look at it and I was like, well, is that really what I like? Years later, I can look back in retrospect and be like, spot on. So it's an exercise that I really trust. And if nothing else, it's just kind of fun. It's fun to see what comes up, and yeah. So go for it. Let me know how it goes. And if you want help looking at your vision board and interpreting what's there, shoot me an email and attach a picture of your vision board, and I'll tell you what trends and patterns I see in it, and have a little chit chat about that. Yeah, cool. Well, good luck on your project, and I will talk to you soon.